In the infinite silence of eternity, there was only God. Then the silence was broken by a command that still echoes throughout the universe. Let there be light. In 6 days of divine artistry, the stars were set in the heavens, the oceans were gathered together, and the earth began to overflow with life. At the pinnacle of this creation, God formed humanity, Adam and Eve, not as mere creatures, but as bearers of His image. They walked with the Creator in the cool breeze of the evening in Eden, a place of perfect harmony where death was unknown. But that harmony was fragile. Driven by the desire to be like God, humanity listened to the serpent's whisper. With a single choice, everything changed. Sin entered the world, and with it came death, suffering, and separation. Human history became marked by rupture. Yet even in judgment, God declared a promise. A descendant would crush the serpent's head. Redemption had been announced from the very beginning. The centuries moved forward. Violence increased. The flood came. Noah found grace in the eyes of God, and the rainbow became a sign of mercy. Later, God called Abraham, "Look at the stars, so shall your descendants be." A nation with purpose was born. The promise passed through generations, through Isaac, through Jacob. It followed Joseph from the pit to the palace. For what man intends for evil, God turns for good. Centuries later, Israel was enslaved. God raised up Moses. 10 plagues confronted Egypt. The sea was parted. The chains were broken. At Sinai, God delivered the law, a standard that revealed divine holiness and human frailty. The people entered the promised land. Then came the kings. David, the shepherd and warrior. To him was promised an eternal throne. Solomon built the temple, but the heart of the people turned away. Then came the prophets. Isaiah proclaimed hope. Jeremiah wept for the nation. Daniel revealed mysteries. They spoke of a suffering servant, of a prince of peace. Then heaven fell silent. 400 years of waiting, until the silence was broken by the cry of a baby in Bethlehem. Jesus, descendant of Abraham, heir of David, the Word made flesh. He proclaimed, "The kingdom of God is at hand." He did not come with swords. He came with an invitation. He touched the untouchable. He healed the sick. He calmed storms. He taught that the greatest must serve, and that the heart of the law is love. Yet he was rejected, betrayed, condemned. At Golgotha, he was crucified. It is finished. The veil was torn. The sacrifice was complete. But on the 3rd day, the tomb was empty. Death was defeated. Go into all the world. The Spirit descended at Pentecost. Fishermen became heralds, and history moves toward a glorious end. A new Jerusalem descends from heaven. There will be no more tears. There will be no more death. The King will make all things new, and the invitation remains open.